I told my wife to divorce me because I'm not forcing adoption on my daughter. My 8-year-old daughter, Ella, has been through hell. Her mom is a complete mess. Drugs, alcohol, arrests, the whole disaster package. I got full custody when she was little, and I've been with my wife Laura since Ella was 2. Laura knew exactly what she was signing up for when we got married. She said she was cool with it all, that she understood Ella came first. But now, Laura wants to adopt Ella to completely cut out her biological mom. And I get it. Every time Ella's mom shows up for her court-ordered visits, she either doesn't come at all or shows up high. Last time she came to pick up Ella for a supervised visit, she reeked of weed and couldn't even remember what grade Ella was in. The social worker had to send her home. Ella's been in therapy for years trying to process why her mom can't just be normal. She draws pictures of them together sometimes, where her mom looks clean and happy. It breaks my heart every single time. But even with all this pain, Ella doesn't want Laura to adopt her. When I asked her about it privately, she said she still loves her real mom and hopes she'll get better someday. Laura lost it when I told her Ella's decision. She started going on about how we have our 2 other kids to think about, how Ella might choose her train wreck mom over us if she keeps coming around. She said she's tired of just being the stepmom when she's been more of a mother to Ella than her actual mom ever was. I've been putting Ella first for 6 years, she said, pacing around our kitchen last week. I pack her lunches, I help with homework, I take her to therapy appointments. But legally, I'm nobody to her. Some junkie who can't even stay sober for a 2-hour visit has more rights than I do. I tried explaining that forcing adoption would destroy any trust Ella has in us, but Laura kept pushing. She said I had to choose, either convince Ella to agree to the adoption, or find a new therapist who would pressure her into it, or our marriage was over. That's when things got really ugly. Laura started going behind my back, telling Ella things like how much better life would be if she didn't have to worry about her mom disappointing her anymore. She even showed up to one of Ella's therapy sessions without telling me, trying to convince the therapist that adoption was the only solution. Ella came home crying after that session. She told me Laura made her feel like she was wrong for still loving her mom. That night, I found Ella hiding under her bed with the picture she'd drawn of her and her mom, torn in half. I confronted Laura about it, and she didn't even try to deny it. She said someone had to be the adult and make the hard choices since I was being too soft. That's when she gave me her ultimatum: force the adoption or get divorced. I looked at her standing there, hands on her hips, acting like she owned my daughter's future. Then divorce me, I said, because I'm not forcing this on Ella. You should have seen her face. She actually stumbled backward like I'd slapped her. I thought you'd at least try to talk to Ella more, she said. You clearly don't care about our marriage. But here's the thing, I do care about our marriage. I love Laura, and she's been amazing with Ella for years, but she gave me 2 options, and one of them was never going to happen. You don't force a traumatized kid to legally erase their parent, no matter how messed up that parent is. The crazy part is what happened next. Laura moved out to her sister's place for a few days to think things over. While she was gone, Ella's mom actually showed up to our house unannounced. She looked terrible, skinny, shaky, but somehow more alert than I'd seen her in months. She told me she'd been clean for 3 weeks and wanted to see Ella. I almost called the cops, but something in her voice made me hesitate. She wasn't slurring her words or acting erratic. She was just sad. Ella heard her mom's voice and came running down the stairs. The look on both their faces when they saw each other, I can't even describe it. Her mom started crying and apologizing for missing so many visits, for being such a mess. They sat on our couch for 2 hours just talking. Her mom told Ella about the treatment program she'd started, showed her a picture of the sober living house she was staying at. For the first time in years, Ella looked genuinely happy when talking about her mom. When Laura came back and found out what happened, she completely lost it. She said I was letting Ella get her hopes up again just so they could get crushed when her mom inevitably relapsed. She packed the rest of her stuff that night and filed for divorce the next morning.